So we usually start these meetups for people who are coming in for the first time with a quick introduction. So inviting more people on the video, and please share about which city are you from, maybe ages of your children, obviously your name. And yeah, we can start with quick round of introductions so that we can jump into discussions. So, yep. Let's start. Whoever wants to share first. And yeah, just inviting more people on mic, and let's make it into a meetup. It's just very informal, just here to chit chat with each other. That's all. There's nothing else. It's not some workshop or webinar or anything like that. It is just some parents meeting with each other. Yeah. So who would like to start?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Ratnesh. This is Prasann. Yeah,
Hi, Prasann.
I'm from Ahmedabad, and I have my son, 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm a chartered accountant, and me and my wife, since last even 6 months, we are thinking of homeschooling and to support the children not to go into traditional schooling. So we just got to connect with this the amazing concept, and thought to know more about it and how it works. Yeah.
Sure. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi, good evening. You can call me Ratnesh. I'm not sir or anything.
सर हम बिहार से बोल रहे हैं, हम हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं?
बिल्कुल, डेफिनेटली।
सर हम हिंदी ठीक से समझ पाएंगे, इंग्लिश में तो बहुत कुछ मेरे समझ में नहीं आएगा। हम पहली बार इस मीटिंग को ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, तो इसके बारे में बहुत कुछ जानना चाहते हैं।
यस, आप हिंदी में पूछिए, कन्नड़ा में, तमिल में, तेलुगु में, मराठी में, बंगाली में है। We will all together figure out what to do if we can't understand each other, but that's not very difficult.
थैंक यू सर।
जो बोलिए, आप कुछ जिस लैंग्वेज में बोलना है बोलिए।
हाँ सर, मेरा बेटा 24 साल का है और मैं हमेशा सोचती रहती हूँ उसके भविष्य के लिए, मैं इधर उधर ट्राई करती रहती हूँ। तो उसी में मुझे आपके आरोही के बारे में पता चला, तो मैंने इस पे आपके साथ मीटिंग ज्वाइन किया। सर वो बहुत मतलब बहुत चीजों में अच्छा है, लेकिन उसका आईक्यू लेवल कम है। 67 है, मैंने कई जगह उसे दिखाया है। तो उसे हमेशा वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग और जिस चीज में उसकी रुचि है उस पे काम करने के लिए मुझे कहा जाता है। तो मैं जिस शहर में रहती हूँ वो बहुत ही छोटा पड़ता है उसको लेके, क्योंकि उसके सपने बहुत बड़े हैं। वो हमेशा कार डिजाइनिंग, ऑटोमोबाइल सेक्टर, ये सब में वो बहुत इंटरेस्ट लेता है, कंप्यूटर वगैरह में। मुझे लगा मैं एक बार आपकी मीटिंग को ज्वाइन करके देखूं, उसके लिए कुछ संभावना बनती है।
बिल्कुल। आप किसी छोटे शहर में नहीं रहते। हम लोग सभी एक धरती है, उस पे रहते हैं, सबका सेम ही साइज है। आप डोंट उसके बारे में चिंता मत करिए, राइट। हम एक ही दुनिया में रहते हैं, वो सब शहर वहर तो नाम की चीज है, राइट। ठीक है, नमस्कार एंड वेलकम। या मोर पीपल, वी कैन जस्ट क्विकली इंट्रोड्यूस एंड देन वी कैन मूव अहेड। Others who have joined in, if you would just like to say hi to the group. Jyoti, you want to say hi to the group?
Hey Ratnesh, hello everybody. So this is my second meetup. I'm a mother of 2.5-year-old kid. Actually, मैं हिंदी में बात कर रही हूँ। मेरे बच्चा अभी 2.5 साल का है और अभी मैं ओपन लर्निंग को लेके, मैंने होम स्कूलिंग के बारे में काफ़ी रिसर्च किया, लेकिन मैं अभी के लिए उस साइड नहीं जाना चाहूँगी। बिकॉज होम स्कूलिंग में जैसे हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि बच्चे को पढ़ाना पड़ता है, उसको 4 घंटे 5 घंटे देने पड़ते हैं। सो आई वोंट बी एबल टू डू दैट, मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी। इसलिए मैं ओपन लर्निंग को लेके एक्सप्लोर कर रही हूँ कि कैसे इसको कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू।
Yeah, who wants to go next? Yeah. Hi, Krima, you?
Hi, I am first time attending this meeting. I messaged you on WhatsApp like I think day before yesterday. I want to understand the concept. So it will better to join the meeting, then you'll understand.
Yes. How old is your children? Are your children?
Turned 7 in Jan.
Okay. And which city are you joining in from?
Mumbai.
Mumbai. Okay, super. Okay, others, we have few more people on the call. Would you like to, Neha, Mahadevan, Komal, Kavipriya, would you like to say hi to the group? Would some of you like to join us on the video?
Hi Ratnesh and hi all. So this is my second meeting and just want to understand more and understand the experiences from other parents also. I'm from
Sure.
Mumbai.
And how old are your children?
So I have one daughter, she's sitting right here and she's 7 years old.
Ah, okay. So we have two parents of 7-year-olds. Right, lovely. Okay, others who have joined in, Shamla, Sonal, Vikas, do you want to say hi to everybody else? Okay, meanwhile, I can introduce myself. I'm Ratnesh. I have two of my own children, 26-year-old daughter, married, open learner throughout, and my son, 20 years. Both of them are professionals in their chosen fields and enjoying with no schooling, no 10th, no 12th, no college, no certificates, no nothing. They just live their life doing things that they like doing. Which is when people throw so many doubts in the groups, I say, oh, where did these doubts coming from? Because I've never seen those doubts ever. And not just with my two children, but I've worked with thousands of children in the past uh, about 16 years of Aarohi's existence. Aarohi started in 2008. And even before that, we started working with children from 1999. So that's been what, about, yeah, 20, 25, 24, 25 years. And I haven't seen those doubts anywhere in the 15, 16,000 children that I've worked with. Right? So I don't know where those doubts people keep getting. But anyways, we are here not to clear any doubts. We are here just to share our journeys, our experiences, and for you to little start understanding about open learning and schooling, homeschooling, whatever term you give. And we also have Preeti from Aarohi. Preeti, you want to just say hi to the group and change the name? It shows the whole, yeah, the whole community name. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Preeti, mother of 12-year-old. I'm also from Mumbai, Krima, I think I know you. And yeah, okay. Yeah, we are open learning since 5 years now, roughly. And yeah, it's a lovely, beautiful journey that we are in. And I don't know what more. I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
Superb. Anybody else in the whole group? We are 15 of us here, wants to introduce, say hi to the group. Okay, Mahadevan is shared in the chat, father of 2 girls, 6 and 2 years. I welcome. No issue if you have a mic problem, absolutely fine. Chat is good enough to start with. Okay, so okay. Others, if you can join us on video, do join us. As I say, I like it like a meetup. I like to see people. I somehow that brings the energy out of me. If there is a screen in front of me, that doesn't bring my energy out. So I like people, visual connect with people. Okay, so if more people can join on video, that would be nice. And yeah, come on, Mike, ask your questions. If you just can't come on video and mic, that's okay. You can just use the chat. Absolutely fine. Yeah, just that we would love to see your beautiful faces. And remember you visually. That's much easier to remember. I don't remember. Start numbers and already being shared. Okay, super. Meetup has started. Right. So as I was saying in the beginning, that this is a very informal space. Anybody can ask any question or share a thought or invite a discussion on a particular aspect of open learning, unschooling, homeschooling. Why I'm using all these terms together, that different people give different meanings to these terms, but I think terms are meaningless. You can call it whatever. You can call it my life, my schooling, my learning, my education, child education. You can say jalebi education, whatever you want to call it. It just doesn't matter. What matters is that what we do with joy and meaningfulness, right? Something which is where we connect to. Right. So yeah, let's not bother about the terms. We like the term open learning, obviously, for the reason that it's open. It's the whole world is open for the child to decide what I want to do today, whether the child is 7 years old, 2.5 years old, or 12-year-old and or 20-year-old, and, and go ahead and just do that. Absolutely, without thinking where I want to reach, because we aren't trying to reach anywhere. We say we keep going around the same sun, all of us, in 365 days approximately. So we aren't going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Let's enjoy this life that we have got. So that's the whole idea of open learning. That's why we like the term open learning. It's just open to all the possibilities, including if you want to give exams, go give exams. How does it matter? Right? So open learning does not exclude anything. Open learning include every possible things. If you want to just become a shepherd, please become a shepherd. Come to our campus. We live in a village. There are enough shepherds around, there are enough sheep around. We'll go grazing grass and we will find out lots of things, meet a lot of interesting creatures as we go along. So everything is beautiful in this life. And this is not philosophical. We have been living like this for so many years. So it's not philosophical, it's very real. And one can earn, one can figure out money and all that. That's not a big deal. So that's the brief introduction to open learning, where we look at ourselves in a very open way and also look at the world in a very open way and enjoy what we like to do. Yeah. So let's start. Yeah. So any questions, any thoughts, any way, which way you want the discussion to take form?
Yeah, hi Ratnesh. Actually, I was waiting for this meetup to ask a question. So,
Yes.
currently, I'm living in a village where a lot of kids grow up, go to school, and end up doing nothing. They just farming or just some labor work. So I'm living in this kind of village right now. So my question was, these parents allow their kids to do whatever they want, they allow them to do any household work, like these kids like. Um, मतलब हिंदी में मैं बात करना चाहूंगी, आई बी मोर कंफर्टेबल, कि जैसे बर्तन साफ करना, कपड़े साफ करना, घर के सारे काम, एवरी चोर, एंड खेत का कोई भी काम. तो बेसिकली देयर पेरेंट्स डजंट मतलब उनको कभी रोकते टोकते नहीं कि व्हाई व्हाट आर यू डूइंग. So I think they are open learners, right? But still they end up doing nothing. Still they are struggling in their life. How is it different? Like what are they missing, and what I will be doing that I won't. मतलब मैं अपने बच्चे को कैसे इन सब से अलग करूँगी? And second thing is, how can I help these kids? So these kids are all my relatives. So how can I help these kids to like have a good direction in life? Because currently they are just interested in playing mobile games. They're like just sitting and talking. They might be learning something, but why they're ending up in doing this labor work, and they're not going anywhere in life? Actually, you might say that they're enjoying their life, but no. When they grow up, they don't have medical expenses. They can't handle their kids well because they don't have money. So yeah, money wise, they don't do well. So that's my question.
Okay, so perhaps they're missing a community. एक मैं बीच में I will talk in Hindi also for people interested in Hindi. What I'm saying is perhaps they're missing a community. We are not saying open learning means that just leave me alone. No, it's not at all leave me alone. It's totally a different language. In English we say let's do it together. ओके हम बोलते साथ में हम मिलके कुछ करेंगे, साथ में खेलेंगे, साथ में डजंट मीन दैट होल डे वी हैव टू डू इट, बट वी आर टुगेदर इन दिस जर्नी. एक दूसरे को समझ रहे हैं, एक दूसरे के लिए क्या ज़रूरत है उसको वो प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, एक दूसरे के साथ कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं. क्या उनके किसके क्या ड्रीम है, क्या इंटरेस्ट है, उससे कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं. सो वी आर हेल्पिंग ईच अदर in their dreams, in their interest, in their growth, in their journey. So it's a together. I think human beings are a very together people. We are not like that we have to live in alone things. So that is the whole idea of open learning. So the first community is the family, isn't it? Your meaning the child and the parents are the first community, and then whoever else you want to include in your community, more and more people, whichever way you want to include, जैसे भी आपको include करना है, उसी तरह से आप उनको include कर सकते हैं. Like Yashasvi is saying, my son is 24, again the same thing. Whatever he likes doing, if all the people around him, आपके आसपास जितने लोग हैं, आप और सब उसको उस चीज में सपोर्ट करें जो वो करना चाहता है, तो आई एम श्योर वो कर पाएगा. इसके लिए आपको आरोही की जरूरत नहीं है, राइट? पीपल डोंट नीड आरोही और एनीथिंग, पीपल नीड पीपल अराउंड, एंड दैट इज द कोर थिंग. And that is Jyoti, that is where you can make the difference. You can be the person who can bring around people. You don't have to do everything, right? I don't need to know how to cut hair. I just need to have a person who can cut my hair like that.
Correct, Ratnesh. One doubt here. So I was trying to help these kids, but I don't know, nothing interests them. So I was building small projects like lakdiya leke kuch banana, and I was inviting them over. So they were doing it for one day, and they were not coming for another day. So like I'm not clear like how to bring them, and मतलब उनको कैसे बुलाए और कैसे उनको बोले कि
So whether you have one child or whether you have so many children with you, who will guide you is them. I can't tell you what magic formula you have to do. मैं नहीं बता सकता. वो आपको बच्चों से ही पूछना पड़ेगा कि आपको क्या करने में मजा आएगा. वो चलो वो करते हैं जो आपको करने में मजा आएगा. ओके, मेरे को प्रोजेक्ट बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है. इनफैक्ट मेरे को कुछ भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. I will give you one example. One of my colleague, Leela, she works with a lot of village children here because we live in a rural setting. And what she will go to let's say a government school kind of a space. वहाँ पे there will be 30 children. And these children are in the school, so they are learning the regular school things. But the school has said, okay, these 2 hours we will give to Aarohi. So Aarohi will go there, and Leela will go there empty-handed. Nothing, no activities, no projects, nothing. And she will go and tell the children, hi, I have come. Now they will wait. Auntie has come, she will do something. But she's also waiting. Children are there, they will do something. And soon the children will ask, Auntie, what should we do? And she will say, whatever you want to do. And say, that is possible. They said, yeah, that is possible. What do you want to do in life? Tell me. And somebody will say, I want to do dance. Okay, dance. Right away, find your friends and go in one corner or wherever you are and dance, if that's what you like doing. And somebody will say, I like to make something. Okay, find other people who like to make something and go together and make something. And the same people who did not know what to do, within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, are doing such amazing things. Which it is not amazing to us, it's amazing to them to see that they themselves can do. Right? So whether your child is 2.5 or 7 or Yashasvi 24, the thought is the same. Ask the child, what is it that you want to do? And whatever the child wants to do, let's support that child. That's it. You don't need Aarohi, you don't need anybody. I mean, you want to be part of Aarohi community, that's a different thing. That's not out of a need. That's out of let's come together and be together. That's a different thing. But first of all, as a thought process, we should think, the child can tell us.
Thank you, Ratnesh. I got my answer. So first, my answer, like what I got is what other parents are missing is community. Obviously, I got that. Second thing, what I can help is just gather the kids and let them do whatever they want. This will go
Yeah,
into
invite them, engage with them. If somebody says, okay, so chalo, I will also be with you. Let me also learn drama from you or dance with you or whatever they want to do. Right?
Yeah.
Bike tricks. Okay, I will also see what bike tricks you do. Just be with them. We have to sink in with their energy. Preeti can give examples of how she syncs up with her daughter's projects or whatever ideas. Preeti, one or two examples quickly.
So, so this is fantastic, Ratnesh, actually. So I don't know, unknowingly, I think because of being with Aarohi, I've been doing this with our daughter. So we just, she has some multiple interests, and we just share that you create your stuff. You have these interests. Now you integrate all of these interests and create something out of it, and tell us what you want to do out of it. Like out of these few interests, like if it is music and dance, or writing, and then creation of something, then video editing, and all of it can come together. And how can it come together? So then she will come up with an idea, and she will tell the whole process. This is what I want to do. And then ultimately it will be her project. She will create her own timeline, that this is the time that I need to finish this project. These are the resources I need. This is the deadline that I will be finishing it up on. And then she creates everything, and we are just there seeing, enjoying it, and she finishes it. And yeah, she has lots of spaces where she has put it up. So yeah.
And next Saturday, she's launching her first book, right? She's publishing
Yeah.
her first book of some 365 writings or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So again, it's her interest to write. Preeti didn't tell her to write. She said, I like writing. Okay, write. Now she's writing. Now we compile that into a book and we publish it. And then she realizes, oh, even this is possible.
Yeah, so
So
in that
it's
also just being there with the children, and also supporting them in all the possible ways. Ki, acha, if she is writing, then how can I support her in getting a publisher, or maybe a printer, or someone who can do some things. So I am there to just handhold her, but the main idea and main thing is by her. So that's how maybe a project can go forward.
Yeah, one kind of word of caution when we ask the child today, okay, what do you want to do? The child will say, okay, I want to make a castle, let's say out of cardboard. Okay, then we think that now tomorrow the castle will be ready. Right? But castles are not built in one day. In the sense, it takes time. Maybe the child will start, feel, no, this is too tough. Maybe the child will leave it. Child come back, nahi kar rahi main. Okay, again after 1 month, the child will say, now I again want to make castle. So we have to be with the child. There's no hurry to make the castle or reach somewhere or sow some fruits. The idea is to have a constant connect with the child, keep discussing, keep exploring. Okay, today what are you liking to do? Do you want to work on the castle? No, enough, I don't want to work. Okay, so what else do you want to work on? The message that the child is getting is, if I want to do something, I have the support, I have the space to do it. That's it. Children need only that. They just need that space from their family, from their community, that you can go ahead and do what you like doing. And they create wonders. They do those kind of interesting challenges. Just last week, I will later on post a video. These kids have been making a zip line from a very tall tree. They climb 15 feet up on the tree. These are all 8, 9, 10-year-olds. And they have put a zip line from here to there. They figured out what will travel, friction, rope broke times. They dropped the project, came back, and dropped the project, came back to it. And now also, it's not like the project is final, but they have at least tried some 10, 15 different zip lines, designs, and they've been able to at least travel about 15 feet on the zip line, which I think is an extremely amazing feat for, for a group of children who are just, 3, 4 children who are just about 8, 9, 10 years old. So if they can, so they can think, they can create, they can put their minds together. When they get that sense that, yes, we are allowed to explore, allowed to give up, allowed to fail. There is nobody trying to say, no, this is not okay, that is not okay. We are just there with you. I think that's a huge thing. Yashasvi, if you're speaking, you're on mute, so you'll have to unmute. Unmute करिए please, फिर बोलिए. हिंदी में बोलिए. हम बहुत देर से इंग्लिश में बोल रहे हैं, आपके लिए हिंदी में बोलेंगे.
हेलो, मेरी आवाज आ रही है सर?
बिल्कुल आ रही है.
सर, मुझे पता ही नहीं चलता कि मेरा बच्चा बड़ा हो गया है, 24 इयर्स का हो रहा है, और उसी मतलब कंसंट्रेशन की कमी है. कई जगहों पे मैं उसे ले जाती हूँ, उसका काम कभी उसे किसी चीज में मन लगता है, 2-4 दिन में फिर उस काम से मन हट जाता है, फिर कोई नया चीज मैं ट्राई करती हूँ, फिर उसको करता है कंटिन्यू, फिर उससे मन हट जाता है, फिर मेरा लगता है कि मैं इसे आखिर किस चीज में लगाऊं, मैं खुद नहीं समझ पाती हूँ। मैं ट्राई ही कर रही हूँ इतने दिनों से। तो मुझे लगता है कि अब ज्यादा समय निकलता जा रहा है। अब कल को मैं 50 साल की हो रही हूँ, कल को जब मैं नहीं रहूंगी तो फिर कैसे इसका सब कुछ चलेगा, ये कैसे इंडिपेंडेंट होगा। तो ये सब मुझे लगता है मैं ऐसे कैसे जगह इसको लेके जाऊं, और फिर मुझे ये भी लगता है कि अगर अच्छा गाइडेंस मिले तो ये कुछ कर भी सकता है। मैं चूंकि उसे सही गाइडेंस दे नहीं पा रही हूँ।
ओके।
तो मुझे क्या करना चाहिए?
पहली चीज तो आप ये दिमाग से निकाल लीजिए कि आप अच्छी गाइडेंस नहीं दे पा रहे हैं। आई थिंक यू आर गाइडिंग हिम फाइन। सिर्फ ये सोचिए कि रोज अगर आप उसको इंडिपेंडेंट बनाना चाहते हैं तो आप उसको इंडिपेंडेंट बनने दीजिए। आप उसके लिए मत सोचिए। आपका काम सिर्फ एक ही है, उससे रोज पूछना है, सुबह पूछना है कि आज क्या करना है, और कल फिर यही सवाल पूछना है आज क्या करना है। आप कुछ मत करिए, आप कोई मीटिंग्स मत अटेंड करिए, आप कहीं मत जाइए, आप रोज बच्चे के पास जाइए। हम लोग उसके लिए एक बोलते हैं डायल योर चाइल्ड। जैसे कोई हेल्पलाइन होती है ना, कि आप हेल्पलाइन पे फोन
जी।
करके करते हैं हमें मदद चाहिए। आपकी हेल्पलाइन आपका बच्चा है, आप उसको डायल करिए। अपने बच्चे को रोज डायल करिए कि मेरे को हेल्प चाहिए, क्या हेल्प चाहिए, कि तुम्हें क्या करना है, जो तुम्हें करना है मैं तुम्हारे साथ हूं, लेकिन आज बताओ आज क्या करना है। धीरे धीरे जब वो सोचने लगेगा मुझे क्या करना है, करने लगेगा क्या करना है, फिर आपका रोल अपने आप वो जो डायल करने की जरूरत कम होती जाएगी। लेकिन अगर हम उसके लिए चीजें ढूंढ रही हैं, हम प्रोजेक्ट लाएंगे जो ज्योति भी कर रही है, कि वो प्रोजेक्ट डिजाइन करके ला रही है, तो पता नहीं चल भी सकता है, मैं मना नहीं कर रहा, लेकिन फिर चांस कम होता है क्योंकि वो हमारा आइडिया है ना। एक तो है हमको खाना खिला सकते हैं, अगर आप किसी को खाना खिलाते ना तो वो पकाना नहीं सीखेगा। अगर आप उसको बोलेंगे मैं नहीं बना रही हूँ, तुम्हें कुछ पकाना है जो तुम्हें करना है जिंदगी में, तो अपने आप करने लगेगा धीरे धीरे। एक दिन में जादू नहीं होगा। ये मत सोचिए कि आप लेट हैं कि जल्दी हैं, आप आज हैं। राइट, एक ही दिन है अपने पास, 21 दिसंबर, आज का दिन। आज के दिन से शुरुआत करिए, कल 22 आएगा, 23 आएगा, वो 24 साल का है, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। आज 21 तारीख है, वही एक चीज है। जो असली सच है वो यही है कि आज है हमारे पास। आज क्या करना है वो हम डिसाइड कर सकते हैं। करेक्ट।
सर आपके संस्थान में मैं इसे लेके आऊं तो मुझे कुछ फायदा मिलेगा?
मिल सकता है, मैं उसको डिनाई नहीं कर रहा, बट आप वहां से मत शुरू करिए, पहले आप अपने घर से शुरू करिए। फिर आप आरोही आइए। आरोही संस्थान नहीं, आरोही एक कम्युनिटी है, हम लोग सब फैमिलीज मिल के कर रहे हैं। जैसे प्रीति मुंबई में है, इनकी फैमिली, और भी अदर फैमिलीज हैं, हम लोग सब मिलके हमारी ओपन लर्निंग जर्नी कर रहे हैं। अलग अलग शहरों से हैं, हमारे पास कैंपस भी है, कुछ लोग यहाँ आके रहते हैं। उसका नंबर भी आएगा, मैं मना नहीं कर रहा उसके लिए, लेकिन आप वहां से स्टार्ट मत करिए। फिर आपको लगेगा ये तो कुछ आरोही जादू करेगा, बट हम लोग जादूगर नहीं हैं। राइट,
नहीं सर, ये
जादूगर तो
मैं
आपका
अच्छी तरह
बच्चा है।
जानती हूँ। जी, ये मैं अच्छी तरह जानती हूँ
हाँ,
कि
तो जादू हर बच्चे में है।
जी, किसी के
हमें
पास
वो
जादू
जादू
की
ढूंढना
छड़ी
है, हमें
नहीं है।
जादूगर नहीं ढूंढना, हमें मैजिशियन नहीं ढूंढने। मैजिक तो बच्चे के अंदर है। इफ वी कैन अलाउ दैट मैजिक टू कम आउट, देन वी डोंट नीड मैजिशियंस।
ओके सर।
उसको हेल्प मिलेगी। जैसे आपने बोला उसको व्हीकल्स में इंटरेस्ट है, तो उसको ढूंढने दीजिए कहाँ जा सकता है वो, आज किससे मिल सकता है और किससे बात कर सकता है। खुद जाए वो, आप मत जाइए उसके साथ। अगर वो बोले आप साथ में आ जाओ, आप ड्राइवर की तरह जा सकते हैं, उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। लेकिन आप अगर उसके लिए करने लगेंगे तो वो इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं होगा। एंड एक
जी
बार
सर।
ये आपको उसको मजा आने लगे, देन आप देखिए अच्छा और कौन सी फैमिलीज हैं, और कौन लोग हैं जिनके साथ कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं, सो दैट हम लोग मिलके एक दूसरे से भी लर्न कर सकते हैं।
जी सर।
अगर आप मुझे सर बुला रही हैं तो आपको आपके बच्चे को भी सर बुलाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि उससे ही हमें सीखना है।
सर मेरी
आप
आदत है।
हाँ, आप इस बात पे राजी हैं कि आप अपने बच्चे को कल से सर बुलाएंगे?
सर ये कुछ अजीब हो जाएगा ना।
मुझे ये तो अजीब हो जाएगा, लेकिन हम किससे सीख सकते हैं उस बच्चे के बारे में? मुझसे तो नहीं सीख सकते, लेकिन उस बच्चे से ही सीख सकते हैं कि आपके बारे में हमें सिखाओ, आप हमारे सर हैं।
सर मुझे एक फैमिली ने ही आरोही के बारे में बताया। मैं अपने बच्चे के बारे में उससे बात कर रही थी कि उसे सिर्फ वो दिन रात सिर्फ गाड़ी और बाइक की बात करता है। ऐसे रतन टाटा उसके फेवरेट रह चुके हैं, उनके बारे में
हाँ,
जानता है।
तो रुकिए रुकिए
और
रुकिए रुकिए। सो आप जैसा मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, आप कल से वैसे स्टार्ट करिए। उसको एक तो सर बुलाइए और उससे बोलिए तुम्हें मुझे सिखाना है अपने बारे में। ट्राई करिए। वो एक
जी
एक सी एक हमें माइंडसेट चेंज करना है। हमें लगता है माइंडसेट हमारा ये है कि बच्चा हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, वी थिंक द चाइल्ड इज आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, विच इज फाइन। इफ यू वांट टू थिंक दैट वे, नो इश्यूज विद दैट। बट इफ यू वांट टू टर्न इट अराउंड, अगर आपको ऐसे सोचना है कि बच्चा बच्चे की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं है, हम उसके साथ हैं, हम उसको सपोर्ट करेंगे जिस तरह से हम सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, बट द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इज द चाइल्ड। अगर वो हम चेंज कर लें बाय कॉलिंग हिम सर, अगर चेंज हो जाता है तो वो भी कर लीजिए। कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उसमें। मैं तो क्लियरली बोलता हूँ, जब लोग मुझे सर बुलाते हैं मैं बोलता हूँ इन दैट केस यू हैव टू कॉल ऑल दी 15 to 20,000 चिल्ड्रन आई हैव वर्कड एज सर एंड मैडम, बिकॉज आई हैव लर्न वट एवर आई हैव लर्न फ्रॉम चिल्ड्रन। I have not learned, I have not done this, I am not educated in education. I have only worked with, and worked bhi kya kehna chahiye, I have just been with so many children and they have taught me that what
अपनी
they
है।
want. So we have to learn from them about them. We think we are the learned. Well, if we are learned, that is great. We should apply that learning for ourselves. Okay.
Can I ask something?
Yeah. Please, and just inviting more people who are in the call. If you want to join us, come on mic. You can share in chat, come on video, however you want to. If you
Okay.
participate, I think you will get more out of this meetup. Yeah, Krima.
So where is this Aarohi community based?
That answer Preeti will do.
So,
And how this functions basically, matlab, if basically I want my son to be homeschooled, so how this works basically?
okay, so very honestly, because we are now globally, everybody is there everywhere. So same way Aarohi is everywhere. So across the globe, Aarohi is available. So physically, yes, in campus, if you want to know, physical campus, it is in Bangalore, 60 kilometers from Bangalore. There is a residential campus where we can go stay. We can check. So it is very important that we check the website of Aarohi and understand what is Aarohi, what is open learning, what is homeschooling, and all of that. And then from there, we get to know that if we want to be part of Aarohi in physical format, then there is experiencing week there, which is calendarized. So you have to check which dates are for experiencing week. So there are specific dates. You can book those slots or you can register for those weeks, and you can be at campus. So campus is designed in a manner that it itself teaches every living, non-living being there. It teaches every individual, every process there, it teaches us. So that's the beauty of campus. That is the physical part of Aarohi. Then apart from that, we are there online. So myself as a family, we are from Mumbai and we have been with Aarohi since more than 4.5 years now. And we have been online throughout. And we travel to Aarohi campus whenever, every year, whenever we can make it. But apart from that, so much connected with Aarohi community that the the families are there across the globe, and most of us have met each other, and we know each other very well. People coming to Mumbai also are welcome to our place. So our place becomes Aarohi. Then we going to Bangalore or any other family, any other place, Surat or Delhi, Chandigarh, Dubai, we go any place, families are there, and that family's place becomes Aarohi. for us. Okay, that way Aarohi is everywhere. So yeah, and online space, it is very beautiful space. So it is also like pretty comfortable. Whoever, for whomsoever it is not feasible to go to campus and live there for longer time or something, then being there online and connecting with families, knowing people around, all of that is like simply beautiful. So, and it is definitely up to us as a family how much we want to strive for, how much we want to connect with more and more and more and more people. It is up to us. Nobody from the community or from anywhere will come and say, oh, you have to do this way or that way. It is we who seek for our kind of people. That's the way we work. So we are all families who are spread across the globe, and we are all like-minded people who are spread everywhere. So that's how Aarohi works. Yeah.
Oh, great. I will connect you personally for that, Preeti. Thank you so much for your input.
Yeah, I've also shared the links. So do look up the links so that you get the idea. And yes, then you can connect with us on WhatsApp. Right. More people, more questions, anything to do with homeschooling, unschooling, open learning, whatever,
Question
whatever.
on
Yeah.
further on this. Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
Ratnesh.
Prasanna. Yeah.
So I understand that like it works as a community, knowing more people and families and helping each other. So let's say my son is 3 year old now, and I want him, to just learn, by his own way. But on if I say like year by year, is there any format or guidance like in a year by year how Aarohi will support like for this particular like he becomes 3 year old now he becomes 4 year old, so this can be the activity, this can be the how he learns and the roadmap kind of I'm just thinking of.
Yeah, that's a very corporate way of thinking, the roadmap kind. Well, as I said, at
Worked
the
so much on
first.
a corporate, so the brain works on that.
Sure, sure. But
Right.
at a first level, and perhaps most of it would be child-led. If you like child-led learning, then just keep going back to the child. The child will guide you what I want to learn, explore, do, today or this week or this month. Plus, you as a family will also, you may like to travel, you may like to do certain things. Suppose you like baking, then the child will get exposed to baking. Suppose you don't like baking, but you like tennis, then the child will get exposed to tennis. Suppose you don't like both of these, but you are also wanting to explore, then you both can explore both of these, baking and tennis together. So I'm saying there's no one map to it, and there's no need for a map. And slowly, as the child grows up, the child will start creating his or her map.
Yeah.
The child will say, like Preeti's daughter, who is 12, has her own map of what all I'm doing in the next few months and next few days or whatever. And there are children even more older who have professional maps, who actually make road maps for themselves. So I can share with you maps of 15 years, 17, 18, 19-year olds who have made their professional road maps, the corporate kind of road maps, that in this much time I want to develop these skills and get this expertise and this much internship or apprenticeship, so I reach this level and so on. So they have their roadmaps very much. But these are designed by the children. We don't need to do that. We just need to invite them. So whether they're 16 years old or 6 year old, the invitation is the same. Okay. What would you like to do today? Okay. The 6 year old might think for the next 6 hours. The 3 year old might think for the next 3 minutes. Right. And the 16-year-old might think for the next 6 months. The span of thinking might change as they evolve in their own journeys, right? But that's very individual, right? Even I'm 56 and I can't think more than 5 years ahead, 5 days ahead. Sorry, so that's okay. That's
I
very
got shocked
individual.
when you said 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. No.
Too
5
much.
days is good enough for me.
Yeah.
So okay. So if you get the main point. Now, further, yes, another very important point which Preeti also mentioned is to learn from others, as in visit others, see what all they are doing. You can get inspired, you can get ideas, you can get exposure. That's where the community comes in. And then you can adopt, oh, they are doing it like this. Oh, I can also try like this. Oh, they are doing like this. I can also try like that. So that there are like so many people. We also keep doing program. One of the core program that we do, which is not really a program on open learning or unschooling, homeschooling, is called Jagrati, but that's a program for parents. And that's an important program because first we need to understand ourselves as parents. We don't need to teach children. We don't need to do all of those. First, we need to spend time on ourselves, understand our own thought process, our own beliefs, our own expectations, and so on and so forth. Our own roadmaps, right? As a parent, not other roles, but as a parent, what is my roadmap for myself, right? Forget the child. So that's where Jagrati comes in. If you are interested, that will really open you up to so many possibilities and ways of looking at the child. It will not give you any solution, not give you any guidance, but it will open you up.
Yeah.
And we are also in January conducting one program which is more to do with with different processes. So that's a program on how to do open learning, unschooling, homeschooling, which is primarily to share with others a whole lot of different processes that we have found very useful, especially when we are in this journey rather than in the conventional journey. Again, all these processes are very open, very child-led, and what I mean is that everybody can adapt it to the way they want to adapt it. It's not a structure, it's not a formula. It's just a process. That's all. So like that is one program where we'll be sharing as many processes we can share with other families. Yeah. I'll share the links in the chat if any of that helps you.
Hi,
Just definitely come over and stay with us. That experience itself will kind of, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, and
Go
one,
ahead.
Shalini, 1 second, just 1 second. One more thing I want to add here is, Prasannan, it's like when we think very specifically like a structure or a roadmap for a child or something, then we always have that in mind. There are certain benchmarks, and my child has to cross those benchmarks by this age, step by step, like that, you know. But so we are wired that way. But honestly speaking, when you really let them be, when we all really let them be and they do what they really want to do, you never know, they do things which maybe we would have never thought of. So actually children are doing that. You catch up all of these children, you will see the kind of stuff they are doing. We can never think that this is the benchmark and by this age they should cross this thing or that thing. There's nothing like that.
That
So,
makes wonders. Yeah, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah, more or less like what we thinking is like what we can give them. But what I can understand from your conversation is like pulling inside out from the child itself, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
another thing which I feel barrier, I'm sorry, holding Shalini, I'm sorry. Yeah, but
No problem.
yes, I have to go in a couple of minutes, sorry. So the one more thing is about language barrier. I come from, Gujarati background, Guju background from Ahmedabad. And my kid now, so my kid is like understanding Gujarati itself, and we feel as a parents when, he meetups, few families, with Hindi and, talking in English, he didn't understand quite, but he tries to, So somewhere in the mind, that's like, are we doing in a right? Are we doing on a right? Are we doing on a right way? But yes, holding from the inside is like, yeah, he will learn. He will learn eventually. That's what I can feel from this community, and I get that confidence itself. Though it's my first session, but yeah, I can feel that. Thank you.
Absolutely. There's a 3-year-old living in the campus for last about 6 weeks. He speaks only Marathi. Okay. And I don't know any Marathi, but we have a ball of a time whenever we interact. Right? There is no need for him to understand what I speak. There's no need for me to understand what, but we vibe so much together. Right? And
That's
we really enjoying ourselves.
yeah.
And he
Nice.
calls you Nana.
And yeah, and the interesting thing is, yeah, he started calling me Nana because I look like his Nana, and I started calling him Nana back. So we were both calling each other Nana. Now he calls me Ratnesh, and I still call him Nana. So he's my Nana, he's my teacher, he's my sir, as somebody was asking.
That's great. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, Shalini.
Yeah, hi. So I have registered for the work for the boot camp, which is starting on Monday. So I'll be attending the camp with my 4-year-old daughter. So just want to know more about the camp, like how many people are coming in and how many families have registered and such, like children.
Well, I would say come over then. Since you've already registered, why bother how many will be there? It's like going to a wildlife safari and asking how many tigers will I see? Well, whichever tiger you meet, please enjoy meeting that tiger. How does it matter how many? So there will be tigers and there will be elephants and there will be lots of wildlife and there will be whoever is there. Okay, so we have a saying, whoever comes is the right person. Okay, how many ever comes is the right number. Okay, whatever time they come is the right time. And whatever we explore and learn with them is the right learning.
Okay.
So come over. Come. We also have a saying at the gate which says, enter without expectations and leave
Leave
without
without judgment.
judgments. Yeah,
Yes,
so
I
come
read
over.
it.
Why do you, how does it matter?
I think she's preparing herself pretty well. That's why she knows the gate already.
Yes,
No, I saw
absolutely.
on the pics, the images I saw. Looking forward to meet you there.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, we have about 13 minutes more for today's meetup. So please go ahead if you have a question which you have been wanting to ask, if there's some discussion that you want to have with the group, please jump in. You will have to initiate the discussion in any which way. So yeah, you can come on video, you can do it on chat, you can come on audio, whichever way. This is totally you driven. And if by chance you don't have any questions, any doubt, then come over and we will enjoy doing open learning together.
Yeah. So Ratnesh, it's like during the journey, it's like getting any questions like on a day by day, this like community and the sessions will help us, right? And it's more or less experience basis. It's like what I want to explore with my child. And it's like if I'm a cricket fan, so I usually take him to the, cricket classes and everything. And what he want to explore is going into the garden playing, so I also take him on that. So it's like more on the experiential basis, like, right, if I'm not wrong on that. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I think that's what life is, isn't it? It's, if I may give you another analogy, it's like when we marry, our spouse will have different interests, we will have different interests, and my interest will rub off on the spouse, and the spouse interest will rub off on me. Okay, if she likes dance, I'll go to dance concert with her. If I like whatever tennis, and she might come over for tennis with me. Or there could be situations she may say, no, you go for tennis, I'm not coming with you. In the same way, the child may also say, you like cricket, I don't like, I like football. I'll play football, you go, dad, you play cricket. So it's not something which is laid out. It is something which is co-created with each other, just like marriage. So open learning and marriage is not very different. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you are married, good enough. You already know open learning.
Yeah, got it. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. See ya. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Okay, Priyanka is saying, so I want to know, how do Aarohi work with children with autism? Priyanka, if you can come on video, that would be nice. We can connect visually also. I would know who is this Priyanka Mishra that I'm talking to. That would be nice, if you can. But anyway, so Priyanka, we don't work with children. Children work with us. They tell us what they want to do. So this autism or any other term that we have, We don't believe in these terms. We believe that they are people. People are all different. And I'm sure, let's say, if I look at my screen, Shalini is there, Neha is there, her daughter is there, Yashasvi is there, Prima is there, and we are all different. Right? We are all just different. And if I want to be with them, I will ask them, hey, what would you like to do? Okay. And they will all say different things. And then I can see how I can be with them. In the same way, Priyanka, if you have a child, we will ask the child. And if you come with the child, we'll ask you, what do you want to do? Or what do you want to explore? How do you want to spend your time or day? Now, I don't know how has that got anything to do with autism. Whatever you will say, if the child doesn't say anything, that's okay. We'll wait for the answer. What's the hurry? So we don't work with autism, okay, because we don't know what is autism in that sense. Okay, we are not special educators or anybody like that. But we are just working with people, and for us, people have names, and that's it. There is no other tag required to be added to it. Okay, the tags of autism, learning disability, ADHD, AHD. I'm sure the world needs those tags, but we don't. We don't need those tags. We just need to know your name. That's good enough. If you're Shalini, that's good enough for us. Now, Shalini is coming to campus on Monday. We'll ask her, hey, Shalini, what do you want to do? Shalini will have to tell us what she wants to do. If she wants to fly kites, we'll try to figure out, make a kite and fly kites. Why not? Right? If she says, no, I want to play drums, we'll try to figure out drums. If there are no drums, we'll beat the table or just do with clapping or something. We'll find a bucket, right? So I hope you're getting my idea. So how your child wants to do what your child wants to do. Child wants to do alone, child wants to do more with more people, child wants to talk a lot, doesn't talk a lot, child wants to sing and dance, child wants to sit in one place and do. How does all of that matter? That's each child's individual way of looking at the world. Yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's how we do it. So I hope, hopefully I've not answered your question, because we don't work with children with autism or with anything, because we don't work with them. Children work with us. It's the other way around. Which is why यशस्वी मैं आपको यही बोल रहा था कि हम आपके बेटे के साथ नहीं काम करेंगे. पहले आपके बेटे को बोलना पड़ेगा कि उसको क्या काम करना है, फिर वो काम करेंगे. Right? He's our sir. वो हमारा सर. हम उसके सर नहीं है. वो सर अलग होते हैं, वो जो प्रोफेसर्स वगैरह होते हैं, वो ठीक है, वो गुरुजन है, वो अलग है. अगर मुझे न्यूक्लियर फिजिक्स पढ़नी है तो मैं न्यूक्लियर फिजिक्स के प्रोफेसर के पास जाऊंगा, वो मेरे गुरुजी होंगे. करेक्ट, वो अलग है. और हम वो नहीं है, हमें से कुछ नहीं आता.
सर मुझे उसको लेके आना चाहिए आपके कैंपस में?
नहीं नहीं, जल्दी नहीं है. पहले आपको खुद उसके साथ काम करना पड़ेगा, उसके इंटरेस्ट पे. उससे रोज सुबह उठ के आपको पूछना होगा, आज क्या करना है, तुम्हें क्या करना है, क्या क्या करना है. एक चीज करनी है, 10 चीज करनी है, और जो वो करना है उसमें उसको साथ देना होगा. आपका खुद का दिमाग अपने लिए रखकर उसके दिमाग के आगे बढ़ के.
उसको तो सर बैठ के सिर्फ गाड़ी देखना है, बाइक देखना है,
हाँ,
गाड़ी
तो उसके साथ
चलाना है.
आप बैठिए, गाड़ी के बारे में बात करिए, उसको आगे बढ़ाइए, उसको बोलिए. आपको पहले उससे सीखना है. सर है वो आपका.
सर मैं तो 4 साल से उसके साथ यही कर रही हूँ.
क्या क्या सीखा आपने, वो आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा. आप उसको बताना पड़ेगा, मैंने इतना सीख लिया देखो तुम्हारे साथ.
आश्चर्यजनक सर कि वो घर के अंदर बैठा हुआ है, वो कुछ भी नहीं देख रहा है, बट अगर दूर से कहीं उसको किसी भी मॉडल की गाड़ी बाइक जा रही हो, वो अंदर रूम में बैठे बता देगा कि वो गाड़ी गई है, इंडिका
बढ़िया,
गई
बिल्कुल
है.
बढ़िया. सो
या
उसके पास इंटरेस्ट है ना. अब उससे पूछिए, अब इसको आगे क्या करना है, आपको गाड़ियों में क्या करना है, थोड़ा एक्सप्लोर
चलाना,
करिए उसके.
मुझे चलाना है, मुझे चलाना
हाँ
है सब गाड़ी.
हाँ, तो और क्या करना है उससे पूछिए. उससे आज क्या करना है उसके बारे में उसको पूछिए. थोड़ा पूछना शुरू करते हैं, उसको आगे रखिए, हम पीछे उसके. हमें नहीं उस उसको लीड करने देना है उसकी लाइफ को. उससे पूछिए कि अगर आपको इसमें कुछ प्रोफेशन ढूंढना है तो कौन कौन से प्रोफेशन, किस किस प्रोफेशन में आप काम करना चाहेंगे? ओके, गाड़ियाँ बेचना भी एक प्रोफेशन है, गाड़ी चलाना भी एक प्रोफेशन है, गाड़ियों को ठीक करना भी एक प्रोफेशन है, गाड़ियों के बारे में रिव्यूज देना भी एक प्रोफेशन है, यूट्यूब चैनल बनाना उन गाड़ियों पे वो भी एक प्रोफेशन है। कितने प्रोफेशंस हैं गाड़ियों को लेके, तो मार्केट भरा हुआ। उससे पूछिए क्या करना चाहोगे, क्या क्या करना चाहोगे। शुरू करिए आप वहां से।
जी सर।
हाँ? और आप उसको सर बुलाइए, मेरे को नहीं। ठीक है। Right. More thoughts, more questions. If anybody wants to ask something or share something.
I'll share one thing. So, this is about my daughter's music interest. So, I was myself very much interested in singing and music, and I remember I had asked my father when I was young that I want to become a singer. Can I become? And he said no. So, so then I followed whatever like traditional route. So then. Traditionally we became bankers and did whatever. Now back into this open learning with our daughter. So when she is so much interested in music and she's into Western vocals, but because of her, I am also getting back to my music and I'm myself doing my own singing. And now we are releasing a song which is a duet together with her. So we are making a mashup song together. So that's the thing that we are doing together. So that's how my own interest is coming back to me because of my daughter. So that's what I wanted to share, what Ratnesh has been saying continuously. So I think that's what it is. And I also intend to go for professional learning of singing. Yeah, it's never late.
I think we should quickly take some autographs. बाद में you may not give us any. Okay, we are almost towards the end of 6 o'clock. Maybe one last quick thought or question anybody has. Even if it's not a question, if you just want to share your thought, your takeaway from today's meetup, or what's going on in your mind as a parent. Yeah, anybody wants to share anything or sharing anything from your child's life? What's happening in the child's life right now? Even that is so beautiful to hear what you and your children are up to, like how Preeti is talking about singing. Maybe Neha, you can share something. What are you and your daughter up to? Just share. That's
Yeah,
so much more interesting to hear. I'm always liking to hear people's action stories. Yeah, please share, Neha.
So basically, I like to do some artworks. Of course, I'm not that great. I'm also trying, but seeing me, she has also started an interest in doing art, and it's really amazing to see some of her creative side. I have just provided her with some resources. Probably I had purchased back then when it was interesting for me, like how Preeti shared her experience. And I just gave her last week, I gave her those quilling strips, and she made really very pretty card. She made a flower, and I mean that it really surprised me. So I just keep on encouraging her, and I always tell her that it's never a competition that you did great or someone else did it. What you did is what your, I mean, that's what your outcome is. So I think, yeah, as that, she's just learning, she's exploring. Right now, she was sitting next to me and she was doing this fashion looms. So she is doing that, and she wanted to show it to all of you.
Yes.
Now she just went out and she is watering the plants. So I let her do, what she wants to do, along with her currently conventional learning also. Once she comes and tells me that, okay, she doesn't really want to go to school, as I explained, as I shared in the previous session also, she loves to go to school because she likes to meet her friends. That's the only purpose of her to go to school, and that's fine with me. So that's my current ongoing experience.
Sure. Okay, so thank you, Neha, for sharing this. And yes, I think this openness to allowing children to lead their own journey, that is what is open learning. It's not about this choice or that choice. Every family's choice will be different, and believe me, it will keep changing. It's not like it's going to be same as of December 2024, right? It will be different, and next December, by that time, it will be something else, and so on. So the journeys keep evolving, but if we are able to actually connect with where the child is, what the child is thinking, doing, wanting, जैसा कि मैं यशस्वी को भी बोल रहा था कि वो क्या चाह रहा है, if we are connected with that, then the most important gift of open learning is then it's enjoyable today, because we only live today. I don't think we live any other day. So if we can enjoy, I look at it this way: if I can deeply enjoy the first 25 years of my life, then I've enjoyed 1/3 of my life. That itself is huge. And yes, the other 2/3 we will anyway figure that out. It's not so difficult. It's if you have enjoyed the first 1/3, then I'm sure we can figure out the rest, right? Okay, so just again reminding that we are there every Saturday. Please feel free to join. I'm also sharing all the links once again. If there's anything that you want to look up and you want to kind of go onto our website and see, there are loads and loads of blogs. We have about 4,000 blogs about different children over the last 16 years. So you can go and browse and see all zillion things children have done. So please feel free to explore our website. And if you need something specific, yeah, please connect with us on WhatsApp. I'm sure most of you here are connected to, to the Aarohi WhatsApp number, but I'll anyway just put that up again once more. If just in case you are not connected, you can connect on the WhatsApp and be part of the group. Yeah. So thank you for joining us today, and we'll meet again. Yeah, Preeti, you wanted to share
Also,
something.
there are many, like 190 recordings of this kind of meetup. So there are many questions people come and ask. There are many ways of different ways of answering same question. And for Yashasvi, especially, last SMOL was with Hari. I think, yeah.
प्रीति
Ratnesh?
हिंदी में बोल दीजिए.
हाँ, लास्ट वाला जो SMOL का मीटिंग हुआ था पिछले सैटरडे को, वो
Yeah.
हरी के साथ था. एंड वो बच्चा है जिसने ऑटोमोबाइल इंटरेस्ट को अपना प्रोफेशन कन्वर्ट किया है. तो आप वो वाला रिकॉर्डिंग चेक कर सकते हैं, वो देखिएगा. और आपके सन को भी दिख रही है वो.
एंड
Yeah.
हरी के पेरेंट्स से भी बात कर सकते. हरी इज 20, वो हरी 21 साल का है. उसको भी ऑटोमोबाइल्स में आपके बेटे जैसा इंटरेस्ट है. वो ऑलरेडी 2 इंटर्नशिप कर चुका है, कमा चुका है उन इंटर्नशिप से, और ऑलरेडी एक इंडस्ट्री में काम कर रहा है. पहले टाटा मोटर्स के साथ किया था, अभी किसी और, मेरे को नाम नहीं याद आ रहा है, उस मोटर कंपनी के साथ वो काम कर रहा है ऑन अ डेली बेसिस. ही इज ऑन द जॉब राइट नाउ विदाउट हैविंग एनी डिग्री. उसने 10th के बाद, 10th दिया था लास्ट, 10th के बाद कुछ भी नहीं किया है. एंड स्टिल द ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री इज लाइकिंग हिज पैशन अबाउट ऑटोमोबाइल. स्पेशली उसको शौक है विंटेज ऑटोमोबाइल से. तो आप उसका पहले रिकॉर्डिंग देखिएगा, और रिकॉर्डिंग में आपको मजा आएगा. और फिर अगर आपको जरूरत है उनसे कनेक्ट करने की, आप मुझे व्हाट्सएप करिएगा, मैं आपकी हेल्प करूंगा.
सर वो रिकॉर्डिंग कहाँ मिलेगी?
अब देखिए, इसी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप के डिस्क्रिप्शन में रिकॉर्डिंग्स का लिंक है.
ओके सर,
या
देखूंगी
सारी
मैं.
रिकॉर्डिंग्स एक जगह हैं. हाँ, लेकिन हम पिछले सैटरडे की रिकॉर्डिंग की बात कर रहे हैं, 14 दिसंबर वाले सैटरडे की.
ओके सर, ग्रुप में ही होगा ना?
हाँ,
व्हाट्सएप
व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप के डिस्क्रिप्शन में सारे लिंक्स हैं. मैंने अभी वो लिंक भी डाला है. आप देखिए चैट में, रिकॉर्डिंग्स ऑफ ऑल सैटरडे मीटअप्स करके लिंक है. मैं दोबारा आपके लिए डाल देता हूँ. इस
जी
लिंक पे
सर.
पिछले सैटरडे की रिकॉर्डिंग मिलेगी. ये रहा उसका लिंक.
थैंक यू सर, सो मच सर, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू. या
Sir.
बाय.
बाय
हैव अ
सर.
नाइस वीकेंड.
ओके सर,
Bye. Thank you.
बाय बाय.